Hi, I'm Colton with Porsche Centre Calgary, and this is one of our 2019 Macan S's. Now we finally have these cars. They were a little bit delayed, so it's June now, and we're just starting to get them in June of 2019 here. So there were a few tweaks to the car for 19, not a full overhaul, but a couple of nice, as I say, tweaks and little changes. Visibly, you can tell up front, the grille has changed a little bit. Some styling differences there compared to the outgoing model. And the headlights changed. They're all LEDs now. There's a standard feature, whereas before it was a pretty significant upgrade. Around back, another styling change there where the taillights are now connected with a light bar rather than having two individual taillights. Now it's just one big one, and it looks pretty cool. I really like it. To be honest, I wasn't sure about it at first, but it's really grown on me. It looks pretty cool. And inside, a little bit of a change there too. Bigger screen, large rectangular one versus the square one that we used to have. And the interface itself has changed as well. It's a little more current now. It's the same as what we have in the Panamera and the Cayenne, which is really slick, works super well, as I say. Some other very subtle things, vents, change the styling a bit and placement, but largely everything that worked, they kept the same. They haven't thrown everything out, and I think it's a nice execution. New engines as well. So on this S model, it used to be that we had a 3-liter V6 twin turbo. Now it's still a 3-liter V6, but it's a twin scroll single turbo. Makes a little bit more horsepower. It used to be 340, now it's 348, but it's also a lot more efficient. So best of both worlds there. Now, onto this one specifically. So this is black, and it is our basic black. You can do the jet black metallic if you like as well, which will then sparkle a little bit in the sunlight. But some people do prefer just the regular kind of flat black, which this is. Wheels, we upgraded those ones also. So these are the 20-inch. 20-inch wheel would have started with an 18-inch, so pretty significant upgrade there. It's the new Macan turbo wheel design, by the way, and finished in the satin platinum, right, as opposed to the kind of the more silver look. This is more of a gray, a gunmetal. I think it looks really good. I feel like I'm in really the minority here, but I'm not a big black wheel guy. But this is nice to have something a little bit different, not the kind of the classic bright silver, but not black and always so dark either. You still get some nice contrast with the gray. So we did that. Also did the sport tailpipes on this one in the black, so kind of fitting with the theme here, and the black window surround. They would have been silver as standard on the S model. So then diving into the inside of the car, it's black too, standard black interior. Now you do have fully leather seats on this guy because it has the Premium Plus package, so you get a seat upgrade with that. You get the 14-way, which means the addition of the thigh extension and the lumbar support over the standard seat, and the fact that they're leather. The standard seat would be Alcantara and leatherette. And then you also have memory seating with that too as part of that seat upgrade. As well, the seats become ventilated. They're heated already as standard, but you add the ventilation, you get heated seats in back, you get entry and drive, so you can just touch the door handle to unlock it and leave your keys in your pocket when you start it up. You get the panoramic sunroof, auto-dimming mirrors, Bose audio, which is a pretty meaningful upgrade. Dynamic headlights, as I mentioned, they're LEDs already, but now they're LED with PDLS, or Porsche Dynamic Lighting System, so they'll turn with the wheel. As you speed up, they'll look further down the road. Nice feature to have for sure. And you get the headlight washers as part of that as well. And then importantly, they added this year Apple CarPlay to the Premium Plus package. It used to be you had to get the Connect Plus option, which gave you CarPlay as well as kind of a suite of other things, some app compatibility, and various other stuff in there like weather and traffic and alerts like that. Now that's all standard on all of the Macans, and you can just add CarPlay either by itself as just a standalone option or as part of this Premium Plus package. So some added value there this year versus how we had it structured previously. Some other stuff we added to this guy, we changed the trim. Standard trim would be a gloss black in the car, and we did the carbon fiber. And what I really like is rather than just changing the trim and leaving it there, we also went ahead and did the door sills in carbon as well. They'd be aluminum as standard, and I really like when it's cohesive and kind of the same materials are used throughout. Right, so your trim being that strip kind of in the dash and wrapping around the doors is carbon fiber. So are the door sills, and a small thing, but they're also carbon fiber illuminated door sills. So when you open the door, it'll say Macan S and it lights up when you open the door. Really cool touch. We also put in the GT steering wheel, which is new for this year. We've had it in the sports cars for a while, but haven't been able to put it in an SUV, and now you can. It's slightly different stylistically, but not much. You just kind of swap the silver and black elements for each other. but it is a little bit smaller. It's only 10 millimeters. You wouldn't think it's that noticeable, but I really find that it is. I really prefer the GT wheel, so I'm happy to see it's available in the Macan now. And we put it in a lot of the ones that we took in, or rather that we ordered in. So we did that. Also added the surround view camera, which is an option I really like. Gives you that top-down view. You always have rear view camera as standard and sensors front and rear, but having that top-down view makes it really easy to park and just see everything around you. Also some safety there, right? If you might not see something in your blind spot, kid walking around, whatever, now everything's visible, and I really like it. One other thing actually I should mention, is the model designation delete. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but it says just Porsche back there now, integrated into that light bar, rather than saying Porsche there and then Macan S. That part has kind of been peeled off, which is, you know, some people love it, some really don't, but I think it just makes it nice and clean back there. And again, subtle, right? Very few of our cars are about being flashy. They're more kind of understated, and that kind of leans into that. So it's a subtle touch that I really like. So cool car, and one of the first 19. So it's nice to have some of these finally here and available. And we should have a few videos of them up now. So scroll through, check those ones out. If you see one you like, give us a call, pay us a visit, and take one for a spin. Thanks a lot for watching.